Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing this morning? I am doing a mail call. Um, Yesterday I was a little bit worried. I didn't get any sales until 10 o'clock last night. So I was a little on edge yesterday because I didn't have any sales, but um, it came through. So I'm going to show you what I got, show you what I sold. I get my wording right. Let's see. Okay, so I sold these. I listed these yesterday and I sold them, I believe it was this morning. They're a pair of Levi denims. And let's see here. 559s. These are big and tall. Size 48 by 32. So, really nice pair of jeans. I sold those for $32.24 shipped. And those are going international. Then I sold a Kenneth Cole. Come here, you. Kenneth Cole tankini. Still selling the bathing suits. The bathing suits. So a nice little halter tankini. Kenneth Cole. Very roughly. I sold that for $18.39. And then I sold this Save the Children men's tie. And it's actually really cool. I thought it would, I've had this for a while. And I'm actually surprised that it didn't sell sooner, but it's just one of those things you put it in and hold on to it and it'll sell eventually. So I sold this tie. Save the Children, Out to Space. Looks like it was like one of those it's like an illustration. It's still illustrated. So it says Janet, age 10, out to space. Kind of like a kid designed it or something. I don't know. Um, but it has planets on it. Just a very cool tie. Sold that for $15.95 shipped. Not bad for a tie. Then I woke up to a sale this morning through TRUGETHER. Um, and this is something that I received or I got last year at that auction. It was an online auction. It's a misting system. And what did I sell that for? I know I got the email right here. Let's see what we can find. Of course it's not going to be accessible. Well, that sucks. Let me try something else. Try any other email. I'm looking on my phone and I don't ever get on my phone for my email. Okay, here it is. So TRUGETHER, it's a Orbit Arizona Mist professional outdoor cooling system. God, I am a mess this morning. Sold it for $26.07. It's going to Scottsdale, Arizona. Um, so yeah, so I sold that. So it is brand new. It's in the packaging. It's got all of the little doodads and whatnots. So that was a pretty good sale too. I'm going to go over to the chat real quick, see if there's anybody over there. Pretty early in the morning. I'm in a good mood this morning. I'm ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. That's what I need to do. I need to turn some music on. Some good old AC/DC. On your free, I don't do free shipping and I don't do best offer. The thrill of thrifting. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I don't, I used to do free shipping and I got screwed, the majority of the time. And, and then kind of the same thing with the best offer. So I took both of those off. Took off the free shipping first, and probably 6 months ago, I took off the best offer. Best thing I ever did. Um, I still get offers, um, but they're not lowball. I would say 90%. Well, no, I wouldn't even say 90%. I would say 100% of the time, on the offers that I receive, because I still get emails that say, "Hey, would you take, $15 for this $20 item?" Sure, I'll do that. Um, but I'm not taking $5 for a $20 item. So, but yeah, like when I get those kind of offers, I don't have any problem. Um, I get actually really good offers. Um, so yeah, I'm not going to banter. I'm not going to go back and forth. And some people like that, and that's okay. I can only speak for me and what works for me. And I've tried a lot of different things, free shipping, paid shipping, blah, blah, blah. Um, but the thing that I found out is people pay for shipping and they will pay for items that have paid shipping on it. And to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. In my business model, it just makes sense for me. Other people do really well with it, and they can get the sales and they can get the SEO and all that kind of stuff. But I don't see it, and I don't see it. And I do the same thing on my other platforms that I sell on, and I don't have a problem with it. So, um, a lot of people say, well, that'll make or break you, type of thing. But if you find out, this is the thing, if you find out what works for you, then that's what you need to do. You don't need to worry about what this guy over here is doing, or this guy over here is doing, or this gal. Um, you don't need to worry about that because their business does not pertain to your business. It doesn't do, it doesn't, it doesn't, what they do over there on that side is, I don't do free shipping, Anissa. Yeah, I based, when I first started out, yeah, I based my business on a lot of what people were doing and what they recommended me to do. Because I was new. I didn't have a clue. Um, but and there's been several times where I've gone back and forth with free shipping, and every time I've done that, I've lost money. Um, I didn't get as much as of course I was messing with the whole, best offer and all that kind of stuff too. But I price my, I would say I price my um, items competitively higher. Yeah, they're on usually on the higher end. And I still charge shipping and I still get sales. So there must be something to that. Um, but again, you gotta you gotta do what works for you. That's the bottom line with that. Well, I hope you have a good day, Thrill of Thrifting. Um, what would you do with the new eBay changes? Um, I'm not in agreeing with the free returns. I don't believe that somebody should be able to, um, if it doesn't fit. Now, if it's on my if it's on me, if it's something that I messed up on, sure, I'll pay for the shipping both ways. Um, but if it's on them, if they didn't, because I'm in the clothing business majority of the time, um, I don't, um, what was I saying? I lost it. It happens when you get old. Um, yeah, I'm not going to pay for somebody to ship that item back to me for free because it's their mistake or it didn't fit them. That's, if I give them the measurements, they have the measurements there, they have the tools there to say whether this will fit or not. And if it don't fit, then they have to send that back to me and they have to pay for that. Um, so I'm not offering free returns. Um, they can pay for it. They can get it back to me and I'll gladly refund, no questions asked. But I'm not doing it. Let me go through here. I've got behind now. And this says, I'd like to tell them to stick it where the sun don't shine. Oh, Grandma Margaret says, best offer last week. We went back and forth 5 times before he paid. Not fun. I just don't got no time. I don't have time for that. I put on immediate payment. I took off best offer and I have paid shipping. Probably all of the things that Cassini uh, says not to do. Um, but one by one, I've adjusted, and that's what works for me. So that's kind of where I'm at. And if on the returns items, if I have to turn that off, and if I have to lose my top rated 10% discount, well, that's the way it's going to have to be then. Because I have no intention of doing that. Because I think it. I don't want to say because I don't want to get on the whole, scammer type of thing. There's always going to be scammers out there, and there's always going to find a way to rip you off. You just kind of have to be smarter than the next guy. Um, and sometimes you just can't. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta, lay down and take it. But yeah, I'm not approving that. Um, there are some choices that you have to make, and that's to me that's the choice that I make for my business and for what I'm doing. Um, I think the best thing that you can do for your business is to list. Get stuff on. Get as much as you can on. And that's not to say you got to do a certain amount of listings every day. The main thing is to be consistent. Even if you're doing 5 a day, do it every single day. Every single day. Do not falter. Um, and 5 listings a day, that should take you even the most difficult, most intricate item, that should take you, a couple hours, giving you you know, the long version type of thing. Shouldn't take you very long to do that. Um, yeah, Thrifty Picker says I'm taking off the best offer and changing everything over to calculated shipping. You got to do whatever's best for you and whatever works for you. Um, yes, this is their playground, but you know, I'm gonna pick what kind of toys I'm gonna play on. That probably is not a great analogy, but whatever. I mean, you gotta, choose your. I don't want to say choose your battles because it's not a battle. It's. You just gotta choose your own options. Um, you know, it's not a cookie cutter. You do it this way, and this is the only way you can do it. There's options. You can take best offer or you can not take best offer. You have a choice in the things that you do. Um, even returns. I mean, I know some people, some sellers, they don't do returns. They put no returns. Now, yes, if it's on their dime and if it's something that, you know, I mean, in the long run, they'll still have to take a return. But they say that it, falters those scammers or, makes people not return things or, I don't completely agree with that. But if that's what they would do and that works for them, well, then, hey, by all means, whatever you need to do to make your business work for you. That's the bottom line. Um, exactly. That's exactly right. I'm not doing free returns unless they come out and say that we have to or else. Yeah, and that may be something that may be a game changer. Maybe a game changer for me, and maybe a game changer for other people. There's always options. Someone wants the item, they will still message you and ask you to take a lower price if you don't have best offer. Exactly. And since I've taken the best offer off, I've gotten those messages, but they've not been low ball. They've not been low ball at all. And I kind of like it better like that. They say, hey, will you take $15 for this $20 item? Sure. So in that email, it has best offer button. I push that and I'll put $15 in, send it to them. It still has the immediate payment on there. Um, and they pay. I'm not doing the whole waiting 3 weeks for, it's not that long, but 4 to 6 days of, for someone to decide if they're going to pay or not. And then they pay on the very last day or when they get that last, you know, message from eBay saying, "Hey, you need to pay your bill." Well, I'm not doing that. Um, you can buy my stuff now or you can go find it somewhere else. Um, I ain't doing that. We don't sell no cheeseburgers here, and you can't pay on Tuesday unless it's on Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I got a few sales. I was happy with that because by last night I was like, man, they just do not like me today. But worked out pretty well. And this says I got one late last night for the first time. Offer on item that didn't have best offer. Okay. I sent an offer of what he offered and I haven't heard back yet. Well, you know, you said it was late last night. Maybe he's not up and around yet. You just gotta, if he don't want that, then if you don't hear anything from him, it might be for the best. Um, but like I said, the main thing is my goal is to list 30 a day, and I didn't make that yesterday. I had a bad night the night before. Didn't get much sleep. Blah blah blah. Um, and I could give you every excuse in the world. I didn't. I got, what did I get? 9. That's not great, but I still listed. Um, yeah, I mean he may not be awake yet. He may still have to, get that I mean, especially if y'all are like talking at 3:30 a.m. I mean, maybe he didn't get to bed until, 4 o'clock. So he may not be up for a while. Um, but that's the thing too, is it's taken me a while to, figure out all this stuff and what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And in the meantime, I'm looking at other options just in case, eBay gets a wild hair and they say we don't like you anymore. Well, then I have options. You gotta have some kind of a plan B, and sometimes it's plan C too. Um, anyway, this video's gone way over. So I like to talk. Um, but I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be doing the show at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. The morning show. Come on over and join us there. Um, that's another thing too, is if you ever want to come on to the show, just message me and we will consider. I don't want to say that everybody that comes on or everybody that asks to be on, I don't want to say that every single person gets to come on. I kind of do like to do and I hate to make it sound so technical, but I kind of like to do a somewhat of an audition. That sounds really weird, but um just to kind of see how everything meshes together. A lot of people, not everybody's going to like everybody. So, I kind of like to do that, see how, everybody takes to you, see how you take to everybody else. But again, if you ever want to come on, um, let me know. It may not be that exact day, but maybe we'll schedule it and, you can come on, we can see how things go, and then we'll go from there. Um, so yeah, definitely open to that. All right, I'm going to get this stuff packaged up, get it out to the mailbox so it can go to my customers. I hope everybody has a great day. Come check out the show if you get a chance. And we'll be on there at 8 o'clock this morning. So we'll see y'all later. Bye now.